Hello everyone and welcome to Chase Race number 2, the NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series, as we are here at Open Roads. A very legendary road course here in the NRSL, a street road course to be exact. 42 cars here lined on up, and of course, it is a chase race, so a lot can happen. 14 drivers trying to battle for that championship, and a lot of crazy shenanigans happening over at Auto Club. Ace Wild being the top chaser, but not being the points leader, however. A tie for that, which we will go over very shortly. But on the pole, that's who it is, Brian James. On the front row with Ace Wild, so good starting position for both of those drivers. Third, Clint Spillman. Fourth, Jack Halleck. Fifth, Kyle Matthews. Sixth, RJ Bishop. Seventh is Amanda Evans. Eighth, Benjamin Miles. Ninth is Brett Pritchard. In the top 10, Alex Drayton. Here's the rest of your starting lineup. Once we get over to our thing here. Oops, there we go. And here's the rest of your chase field from here on out. And once we showcase it, we'll talk about the points very shortly. But the Chasers kind of struggled a bit at Auto Club, as final row is S3 Motorsports teammates Seth Cole and James Ellison. So we're going to keep it on Ace Wild and keep it on the nun angle here. 5 laps of action, just like the Xfinity race. So tied for the points lead is Phil Parker and Sky Comets. Sky Comets, of course, having the tiebreaker thanks to his wins there. And then 2 points behind them is Ace Wild. So he leapfrog up to technically third in the points. And then you got Benjamin Miles, a point behind him. Then a point behind them both. A point behind Miles is both Aaron Douglas and Scott Roush. Then this is where it gets a big, it starts to be a gap. Keith Bass is 2 points behind Scott Roush, and then 3 points behind Batson is, actually no, 2 points behind him is Nicky Martinez, then James Ellison, then Levi McIntyre, Seth Cole, all right within a gap there, and then you got. Start your engine. As there's the command, the final 3 being Evans, James, and Moore. They were the ones that struggled big time. So Brian James definitely get a redemption factor for the starting position. But as like they say, where finish is all that matters in an issue for Brian James in the 94. Oh my God, that's the second time we've had an issue where someone just cannot get out of the hole there. So now Clint Spillman will be the unofficial new pole sitter. And there's Brian James in the 94, your pole sitter. Hopefully they get that car fixed out and back out on the track. So that's a tough blow there for that 94 team. He's going to have to hope some chasers get involved in some incidents there. Speaking of your points leaders there, let's find Phil Parker. There you see the 29 right there on that inside line, well, rather, yeah, it is technically inside line. And Sky Commons, who didn't fare better there, a little bit of ways behind, not too far away. So both of those drivers will be ones to keep an eye on. Their Sky Commons had a horrific choke job, but that points gap that he had between himself and Aaron Douglas and others definitely was the saving grace there for that 17 team. They did not need to finish dead last there, but I think what happened with Brian James, that's at least a good sign. That may not be the case. Pace car is on down pit road, or pace truck, I guess you could say. Clint Spillman, the new pole sitter right now. And don't worry, all the regular season points will end up at the very end to see, who won the regular season championship. But here we go. Green flag is on, and we're underway at Open Roads. Great to have you guys back aboard to see some racing here. Oh man, Amanda Evans went a little bit in that high line there, and this is where she's going to get passed by Benjamin Miles and a lot more other drivers there. But those ones in those yellow and black banners, or yellow banners overall, those are going to be the ones you're going to have to keep an eye on there throughout this race. Top 3 about single file there, but the top 2 primarily safe. Oh, Brett Pritchard! Benjamin Miles! Sends him around! I apologize there. I didn't know what happened, but look at the drivers on the inside going. Oh, man, it's a stack up horribly. Quentin Moore, Benjamin Miles, Ramian Fisher, and others. Clint Spillman. And Ace Wild is gone. He almost just fell there. Cody Lamas in the second. RJ Bishop at third. Levi McIntyre up in the fourth position there. Someone just fell off. Oh, it's Allison Rain in the 7. In the Crowley Food Chevrolet. Oh, another car fell. It's Allison, the 03. He will not get redemption like a couple scenes ago. And Osborne also fell off. Seth Cole also fell off. Phil Parker fell off. But he's driving away, though. And Wild smacked that guardrail. I'll be amazed if Parker can get back on the course there. That's tied for the points lead with Sky Cummins. Whoa, he took a jump. It looks like he's going to be okay, but he's got to get off that guardrail at least. And there he goes. Oh, hang on, Parker. He will. There's Commons. Not faring any better, but... Oh, man, Amanda Evans fell back quite a ways in that 65 car. So Moore's got some damage. Benjamin Miles has a lot of damage in that 62. Look at Alex Drayton and Jack Halleck. Those cars are beat up there. There's Sam and Oskin, your previous race winner, who got stuck in all that mess. Now trying to work on Halleck and Drayton getting around them. Alex Drayton, of course, hometown hero. And there's a driver that we're very well familiar with on this track, JT Bryant. Eyes will definitely be on that 22 car. You never want to count him out there. Whoa, Adam Garcia. Got forced off the track by Jessica Shelton. I think she let him know there. Bryant, you see, is working with Turner. Getting around Jack Halleck. And then Oskin trying to get around Alex Drayton. Keith Batson, the 39. Good run there by that USS Step Soldier Suicide Ford Mustang there. Aaron Douglas not too far behind them. And you see Pritchard with all that front end damage in that banged Toyota, who got passed by Alex Ferranti earlier, now is under fire from Diego Yepes in the 59. Yeah, I don't see Pritchard going to be able to hang on there in that 54 car. Look at the left side, how much caved in it is there with all that damage, my word. And I apologize, we kind of missed that wreck. It had a wrong time to lag, and Ace Wild has been reeled in by Lamas, Bishop, and McIntyre. Yeah, you see with that damage on Ace Wild, he's going to have to hang on for dear life, but you see it though, folks. I mean, anything is very possible these days. But we'll see what happens. Here we go. First time into the right-hander. Wow, McIntyre shoved Lamas out of the way and it almost wrecked RJ Bishop in the process. Now it's going to allow Alex Ferranti, as they're 3 wide for second, to join in on the fray. Yepes gotten around Pritchard. Now here comes Batson and Douglas now working on the 54. Yeah, look at Spillman there. Your unofficial pole sitter there. Fell quite a ways there with that left side damage. So we're going to see if Pritchard comes down this time by. And he will not. See if any other drivers come down here. Alex Drayton's going to stay out. Ramian Fisher's coming down in the 11. Quentin Moore's going to stay out. Benjamin Miles is coming down to 62. There's Scott Roush in the 60 we just seen earlier. He looks good. Yep, there he is in the 60. There's Amanda Evans, Nikki Martinez, Sky Commons with some front-end damage on the 17. And everyone else down pit road. Wow, Sky Commons in the rear. But look at Phil Parker, who kept his car together. Beat up. And Brian James back out on the course. He is definitely quite a ways back, but with those chasers getting in pit road, though, that's going to really help out the 94 team with a lot of saving grace, especially you see Benjamin Miles now leaving pit road now. That's one car he will not be able to pass for the time being unless he can get back out in the course. As McIntyre has gotten around Lamas and Ferranti. Hang on. Oh, someone fell off. It's Keith Batson, the 39! And there goes Batson. Ryan has cleared Jesse Turner and got around Adam Garcia just earlier. The sights to be set on Oskin and Finguy. Oh, round goes Ferranti and Yepes. Look out. Bad time to have a wreck. You see Spillman, Finguy, and Oskin all very wisely get on the brakes there. And Turner's going to go around the 78. Matthew's going to get held up and gets a little piece. But oh, he got whacked by a blue car. That was Fitzwater. Yeah, this is where you got to be careful here. You don't want to make a very dumb move and cause more damage to your car. And that's what some of these drivers are doing there. Look at that smack on the 89 of Quentin Moore, who won this race last season in a way I would never expect it, who used the bumpers and went from 5th to 1st off the final corner and won this race. I don't know if we'll ever have a finish like that ever again. I thought Bryanson was impressive, and then Quentin Moore basically said, hold my drink. But we'll see what happens as Brett Pritchard lost the position to Cole Deaver. And that 54 is just losing a spot closer and closer from that top 10. But you know, with Batson out of the race, I believe he is still now in the 9th position. And a battle for the lead between McIntyre and Wild. A couple of chasers there. And then a couple of non-chasers between Lamas and Bishop for 3rd. Can't seem to do it. Now here comes Aaron Douglas. That's a battle for 4th on the track. It's the current 3rd highest chaser. And you gotta remember that next chaser behind Aaron Douglas got to go all the way back to, let's see here, who would it be? It's quite a ways back, actually. Who is it? I believe it's Quentin Moore in the 89. That's what I think it is. Because I don't see any of the chasers there. That's unbelievable. Just a repeat of Auto Club here. You see, look at Seth Cole, James Ellison, Sky Commons on pit road in the 17, the points leader. Or co-points leader, rather. Issues for him. And Phil Parker, if he can stay clean, he will be all good to go. Joshua Osborne also on pit road. Ryan James surviving right now. That is his main goal. He's gotten around some drivers. There's Parker. He actually left pit road. And Amanda Evans, lots of damage on that left side of the car. Back up to the front we go as McIntyre has gotten the lead from Ace Wild in that 18 as they went to the big right-hander here. As Aaron Douglas has now gotten around Cody Lamas for position with some left side damage now in that low Chevrolet. We may have to deal with some lap cars here. You got to remember, I mean, it's possible, but I can't really see it happen. But McIntyre going to lead that lap. Lap 3 of 5 right now, as you're seeing on the board. Next time by, be 2 laps to go. Chasers currently at 1-2 of McIntyre and Wild. Bishop in the 3rd. Douglas has now jumped up to 4th. And Lamas starting to lose some ground. You see that difference there. Look, he's going 212 right over here. He's not even hitting 212. He's hitting 207, 208. So, definitely losing some ground. Brett Pritchard still hanging on that top 10 in 7th. But he's got a big gap between him and Alex Ferranti. There's Spillman. He's trying to pass Diego Yepes for 11th, but he's got no drafting help. And do not ever count out JT Bryant. He has been a well-known voice on this track throughout the history of the NRSL, and you don't want to ever count him out, man. He is like the Kevin Harvey of the series, a true closer. Oh, man, top 3 all bundled up together as RJ Bishop is now taking the lead from Douglas and Wild. Ooh, Wild crept up on Douglas. Hang on, Douglas. Oh, he's going to fall up into the lake. And there goes the 36. Another chaser has bit the dust. And he's out of it. Man, I have no idea how Brett Pritchard's going to get a top 10 today, man. He is hanging on for dear life, and he's doing every bit of justice possible. Don't throw, almost joined him there. Nicky Martinez is going to get him a position. Amanda Evans. There's Parker. Benjamin Miles. And Brian James, who really has been the big benefactor of all this there. Cody Lamas in that 48 car right now in the 2nd position. Ace Wild is lost some ground there because he's got some damage now on that left side really visible. Oh, RJ has a little bit of damage on that left head. You can kind of see it caved in a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just enough. Yeah, you see it right there on the visual there. Kind of see it pushed in. Not as bad as Cody Lamas, so he's pushing that car with almighty, but Cole Deaver in the 3, though. For Evans Gardner. Now, remember RJ Bishop. Everyone on the Mercedes end has actually won a race this season. I believe with the exception of RJ Bishop and Jesse Turner. They're the only two that have not won yet this season. If memory serves me correctly. Bishop trying to fix that. Now some guys are taking the jump there. A little extras. Oh man. Ferranti. Finn guy now in the mix. As they're trying to get around Brett Pritchard in the 54. And oh man, they made a mistake off that corner. And Finn guy holding up Sam and Oskin the 63. Trying to go 2 in a row here. Quite a ways back. But hey man, with these leaders keep messing up and they're getting more damage to their cars, I wouldn't count it out. Looks like joining Bryant, Clint Spillman's back in the fray, and Trent Dunham and Adam Garcia is now joined into the mix there. Yeah, you see Ace Wild, he's definitely slipping back in that 18 car. He's definitely losing some ground. That damage is starting to really affect that M&M's Toyota. He's getting reeled in a little bit by Alex Ferranti in the 84. Bishop getting reeled in by Cody Lamas. Could we see history today on who will be on the all-time wins leader here? Gotta remember, Spillman broke the mark first, and then Cody Lamas tied him, and then this season alone, Sky Commons managed to do the benefactor. Lamas has not won since 2 seasons ago over at Homestead. That was the last time Cody won. Been a long time since the Lowe Chevrolet went back to victory lane. But don't count out Cole Deaver. Definitely don't count out RJ Bishop, who's on a winless streak of his own. And don't count out White Hot Ace Wild there. He's hanging on for dear life. That damage is affecting his car, but he's going to push it with all might. Or any of these guys, though. As we're at 2 to go. Oh, man, Bryant slipped back there. I think he messed up on the corner. And a lot of cars passed him. Clint Spillman got ahead of him. Trent Dunn got ahead of him. Adam Garcia got ahead of him. And now these guys are working on Brett Pritchard. This time he will fall out of the top 10. Thanks to Spillman and Trent Dunham. Now these guys behind Ace Wild are reeling them in. And the top 3 right within the mix. Bishop trying to run away from Lamas and Deaver. Trying to do everything in his power to get this win. Bishop. Heading into the trouble spot right over here. He'll be fine. It's Deaver I'm worried about. He's going to fall off as well. Deaver's not going to win today. And he goes into the league. Man, a lot of people have been struggling today. And now Adam Garcia's got to work on Brett Pritchard to get around him for that position. Let's see how they handle in this jump here. Bishop. Oh, got a little bit in the guardrail. Lamas handled it fine. Oh, Bishop's got some damage on that left side. Just as much as Cody has. Wild still in 3rd. And Ferranti up to 4. Finn Guy 6. Oskin 7th. As he took the jump much better than Finn Guy. And is trying to take full advantage right here. Then you got Yepes, Spillman, and Dunham completing the top 10. Tell you what, man, I don't know how Brian keep that car clean on this track, but he sure can. McIntyre continuing to slip in the 99, but next chase behind him is Scott Roush, and he's got some time to catch up to him there, but I don't know if he can get there. How about Quentin Moore in the 20th? Great day for the 89 team, hanging on that chase spot. Nicky Martinez in 24th be the next chaser. Then Amanda Evans Then Phil Parker. Wow, Fitzwater fell back. Holy cow. Then Miles with whatever's left of that car. And then Brian James. And there is the leaders of Bishop and Lamas. So we're going to take a very quick break, try to get our frames back together, and then we're going to see for the finish. Welcome back there. As you see, RJ Bishop just edging out over Cody Lamas, but you see, though, Finn Guy has now taken third. And a problem for Ace Wild and also for Scott Roush. What happened to the 18? Is he on pit road? Yes, he is. Oh, he flipped. Oh, I think he hit that fence area. See, James now suffered his first blow of that 94 car. He's actually trying to catch up to Kyle Matthews, but I don't think it'll be enough time. Now you see Brian is actually reeling in Jessica Shelton in the 0-2. But no luck. Here we go into the big right-hander. White flag will be at the line. Diego Yepes getting around Sam and Oskin for fourth. Yepes got to be happy this team owner Bishop trying to get a big win today. But white flag coming off the final corner for RJ Bishop in the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Mercedes. 1 lap to go here at Open Roads. Who's going to get this win today? Now the white flag is out. They have crossed the line. Alex Ferranti on pit road in the 84, as you see. There's Finn Guy. Big gap between the top two. At least 5.5 seconds. I don't see them catching. Dunham and Spillman swapping positions there. Man, this thing has been, unfortunately, very laggy today. Adam Garcia in the 8th. That's got to be the most impressive. But JT Bryant actually under fire from Audrus Baranowskis for that 10th position. Yeah, Bryant's down something, man. I don't know what's going on. Spillman has tire damage, and that's what happened to Brian James. Well, he has tire damage as well, but nothing on Bryant. In the meantime, final time around here, Bishop and Lamas will be fine. Finn Guy will be fine. Oskid barely hung on, though. That was close. Oh, McIntyre! Oh, my Christ. How did he hang on? Roush into the mix. Here we go. Final time. Head into the jump. Bishop and Lamas. Oh, both at the guardrail. Bishop really got on it a little more, though. Finn Guy really hit the guardrail big time, though. Yepes took much better, though. Pritchard struggled, and he's not going to get that top 10. All these guys taking the jump as Roush just passed Levi McIntyre. Holy cow, that guy's been battling a lot in that car. And what a return for that 60 team. I don't know if the 3rd through 5th are going to catch. I don't see that happening. In the meantime, Oskin knows. I think he knows very well he's not going to be able to get that win. So he's going for broke, trying to get the best finish he can. It's going to come down to Bishop versus Lamas in the battle for the win. Bishop's winless streak going to be dropped, or we're going to see history as an all-time new wins leader in the hands of Cody Lamas. Here comes Lamas looking for the lead. Oh my God, look how those cars are beat up on the left side. Bishop's going to have the advantage coming off that corner. Going to hang on. And we're about ready to enter the highway for the final time today here. I do wonder if that Lowe's Chevrolet is going to use the bumper on the 98. One last look with Finn Guy, Yepes, and Oskin. Trent Dunham has now joined them as two with Spillman. But I don't see them making any impact. Yeah, these two are gone. It's going to be down to these two, Bell and out for the win. Bishop and Lamas trying to do what they can here, bound for this win. Here comes Lamas, full head of steam. Bishop better be careful. Here they go. Right-hander time. Lamas. Oh, he just gives a little bit of a tap. Lamas trying to get the advantage, trying to dive the car in there. Here comes Lamas in the 48. Diving to the inside goes the Lowe's Chevrolet. Side by side are the two drivers. Lamas with the preferred line. And he's got it. Cody Lamas, car 48. The winless streak is finally going to be snapped. We're going to see some history today. And you're looking at a new all-time wins leader in the Universal Orlando Cup Series. Checker flag in hand. And Cody Lamas is an all-time wins leader in NRSL history. He wins at Open Roads. Finally, he has got it. Oh, unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. Congrats to Cody Lamas on getting a big victory today. Wow, Sky Commons. Look how beat up that car is. And I did not know he was 3 laps down there. Jesus. But there you see, history made. Cody Lamas getting the win. Here's a look at your full finishing results. The big winner of the Chasers, you have to give it where it's due on the credit. Look at this. None of the top 10 that you see here are Chasers. I believe, look, I think Scott Roush is the top Chaser. Let's actually take a look real quickly here. Because there's top 2. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11, 12. There's Sky Commons for whatever reason hitting the gas. I don't know why yet. It's Scott Roush. Wow, that is amazing. Not another good day if you are a chaser today here in the series. It's Scott Roush. 14 valuable points for him. 13 for McIntyre. 12 for Moore. 11 for Martinez. 10 for Evans. 9 for Parker. 8 for Miles. Oh, Jesse Turner on pit road in the 17. And Brian James, I believe, got 7, but wow. So they're now official. Now here's a full look at the results. Thank you guys for watching. If you like to, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit the bell notification for any future uploads. And of course, we will see you guys later for the Cup race next week that will go on by. Until then, this is your boy DeYoung signing off. Here come the points. Follow on Discord for more info. Until then, goodbye, everybody.